Today we come to the Monet garden, which is very excited because this is the reason why we come to France, and I'm so excited to show you guys. This is just the entrance and I'm already feel so thrilled by the plants, by the flowers that they have, like a landscape roses on the bamboo fence. I think this is probably David Austin.
Yes.
So pretty. The most that they use is like something else. I don't know what it is. Anybody knows what this is? So many puppies. I never see that kind of beast before in my life. I need to grow more puppies. First time seeing this kind of puppy. That is garden phlox. That is Oxford blue salvia. Little forget-me-not hidden inside the poppies. Look at the roses behind you. Penstemon, which is native in New Jersey. There's little cold frame greenhouse in the back there. I hope we can go see it. I need that rose in my life. Senior provision. I used to say that when I die, I want to be buried in my garden, but I have changed my mind. I want to die here, okay? Look at the brick on the angle and the bamboo stakes, perfectly imperfect. So cute.
So I was just overheard one of the tour guides saying that this was like an Impressionist garden. So it's like manicured, but not overly manicured. So it kind of looks kind of wild and crazy, but if you see, there's like gardeners working like crazy in here. So it has that effect that it's like grown wild. So that's kind of was Monet's vision, to have this Impressionist garden.
Eventually my garden's gonna look like this. Just flowers, no lawn. You can see that little ground cover type of annual flowers. They are just like so many kinds, so many colors. But the main color, the main theme is like purple. That's keep everything synced. But here and there you see pop of orange, pink, cosmos. Is that some kind of ornamental clover? I never see this plant before in my life.
No?
No.
I feel like I've seen it.
So cute. I told Jason that today I really want to spend the time and to see all the flowers, every single flowers in this garden. So please don't rush me, okay? What's that? Siberian bellflowers. Serbian bellflowers. What is that slant behind you? Yeah. So the roses go on that slant, and that slant provides a shade for the plants underneath it. That's the tree peonies. Coral bell, which is like shade too. I hate morning glory, but this one, I never see this color of morning glory before. Lupin. Oh, I need to grow that color. And they have the lavender go alongside of the walkway. Now what is this? I don't know why they tie cadmium like that. Yeah, look at that. Maybe they don't want it to flop on the delphinium below it. Carving rose is crazy. Probably like 20 feet tall. This is how I spend time at Monet's garden. is to stand on the side of the walkway like this and spend like about like 5 minutes every 10 steps. So I let people walk past me and then I just, enjoy every single plant in this spot. Then I move to the next spot and, stand on the sideway. This guy is so cute. I have to grow this again. Mexican daisy. I need to grow more geranium too. So crazy. Whoa. Look at that process. Hey yo. I love that little euphorbia, as a ground cover. And in the middle it has gladiolus, I think. Something, I'm not sure. And then, poppy floating on top of everything. And then some other kinds of kadukadik flowers. Holy smoke bush. And there's little path in between the big path. So the gardener can go inside there and then, clean up the garden. Do you remember the other section? The main theme, the main colors is purple. But on this section, the main color is yellow. And then, they use like a pop of purple here and there to make a pop color, which I call it the third color. And also they have some orange, some red, here and there, which make the garden look unique, whimsical, romantic, yet, it's harmonious.
So we have the same daylily in our garden. I'm not too crazy about it because it like spreads everywhere, but we inherited from the previous owner, so we kind of like it and not like it at the same time, if that makes any sense.
And here again, I always love to see the back end of the garden, like the nursery part, so I know what's in the gardener's mind, who's maintained this garden, that dahlias. I think they're gonna use to fill the hole in the garden. And that's my new gardening ideas. On this patch, there's a lot of ground cover, yellow little cute flowers here, but they interplant these little ground cover flowers with status, poking through these little flowers. So you see the layers of flowers on top of each other. The status on the top, and then in the background, it has these little flowers. Another gardening idea that I can do. So you train the roses into an umbrella like this, and underneath it you can grow shade-loving plants.
So Crane's always trying to take lawn away from my yard and build more gardens, but I'm like showing Crane this. Look, even Monet had a lawn. So I think it's pretty important in a garden to have like lawn space because it gives like your brain a chance to relax. There's like too busy, and then you can kind of come to spaces like this and like.
However, this lawn is just like 5% of the entire garden. I want to put a little disclaimer here that the way I film this garden, the way I speak very soft so I don't interrupt people who come here to enjoy the garden like us. And also, I always stand on the side of the walkway so I don't interrupt people who walk around. And I always, let people go in first before I film. Just want to let you know that to be respectful and keep smiling and keep saying sorry or thank you or bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Apple, what the heck?
Hey there.
And that is his house. We go under the tunnel to go to the water garden. Gonna go to the famous lily pond. Unfortunately, the water lilies are not blooming yet. Finally, we find a common American plant, Coleus geranium. Finally, find hydrangea, Japanese maple, sweet William, snapdragon. This is probably silly, but I see white marigold there. I can't believe they grow white marigold here. The astabia blooming. To create wild-looking garden, yet there is a cohesion in the garden. You want to have some repeated plants and color. You can see a lot of, weeping things right here and there. And also there are pop of darker foliage. There's a big tree right there. I think it's maple or I don't know. But there's, dark Japanese maple. There's dark smoke bush. And there's a little bit of pop of yellow, here and there. And a little bit here and there of evergreen tree right there. Here yet another weeping willow right there. And here smoke bush here again.
What kind of tree is that?
That's redwood. Let's come back on this side. We have weeping roses. And that is weeping wisteria. I mean wisteria, but it's weeping, right? And on the back here again, weeping willow. That's how you create cohesion in a chaos. Here we go again, the red maple. Jason make a good point on breathing space, in the middle of chaos. There little lawn here by the creek.
Where's the beginning is where
There are so many kind of people from different countries, speak different languages and have different culture. But I learned this from my mom and my parent, my aunt, my mom, my dad, and also Jason's family too, that the universal language of showing kindness and gesture and friendliness is smiling. Like no matter where you go, you don't have to speak the same language, but you can just, keep smiling and then, make your head like this. That means like you respect them and you don't want to interrupt them and you feel sorry for, maybe in their way or taking photos or maybe cut off, photobomb their photos, The first time I see Ganara in real life, something I want to grow in my backyard.
Sea crane, more lawn. Isn't the lawn cute? Huh?
Yeah, but it's just 5%. Actually, I just learned that they graft the rose to some kind of tree. You can see the joint there.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August,
And that's why he has calming rose here, because he can come to his window and then smell the roses from his bedroom upstairs. Smell the roses.
so slow. Hold you in my arms.
Can you live here?
Let go.
A little bit.
Did you take care of this garden?
Nope.
Thunderstorm and lightning strike as we hold each other tight.
I need that.
And it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you.
Instead of taking Uber or the shuttle bus from Monet's garden and house to the train station, we decided we're gonna take 1 hour walk so we can enjoy this fun garden of people houses around here, which is so cute, and the houses are just so cute. I feel like I'm dreaming. Holy moly. This hollyhock would not survive the deer in my front yard. Hollyhock on the side of the road is crazy. More hollyhocks. So cute. I never thought of moving away from my house and garden, but now I think I am Gora on the roadside. That's crazy. My favorite flowers in the whole wide world. We need a house. This thing again, I don't know what it is, but I know for sure that it's not sweet pea. Everything's so cute.
Looks like sweeties.
I want my grave to look like that. We changed our mind. So we're not even going to walk to the train station because there's nothing's going on here from this point. And also we don't even going to take the train because we're gonna have to wait so long. We are going to take Uber right into Paris to the garden by the
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Ah, it's very calming.